नमस्कार, मेरा नाम मिलन आर अग्रवाल है। आई एम द फाउंडिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ एमसन इंटरकनेक्ट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड एंड हमारी फ्लैगशिप ब्रांड है नेक्सटेक। एमसन इंटरकनेक्ट सबसे पहली कंपनी है जिसने टेलीकॉम एक्सेसरीज में एंटर किया था बैक इन 1994। सो हमारे को 30 साल हो जाएंगे इस साल इन दिस कैटेगरी। It was a very exciting time back in 1994. There was the government regime at that point of time under the Honorable Prime Minister. They realized that they must catch the IT revolution of the world, because they said India missed the industrial revolution, and if you miss the IT revolution, then we will miss the bus. We will never be able to do it. So I had completed my graduation in commerce, and thereafter I had also done software. I was working in a software company, working on the software development under COBOL language, etc. So my exposure was there in the IT industry, and I realized that the entire India was transforming. There was the devices were getting transformed. The landline, the old landline system was going away into and coming into the modular form, etc. And then there was computerization was happening across, whether it was training or it was automation of enterprises, individual education, everywhere it was IT completely. So as a young graduate out of college and all that, I realized that there is a huge opportunity staring at me. So as I said, when I started in 1994, there was no mobile accessory was not launched. Mobile was not there. So telecom accessories. So what happened was the basic telephony was getting transformed into privatization. So the biggest players were Tata Phone, BPL, even Bharti entered later on. So my first customer was Tata Phones. So they actually, they were educating. They made a training manual where they were showing how these connectors and all, the customer can use it and how they will use it with their system. So we supplied big time to them in the beginning. There is no doubt there was no player across India. So Amson became the first company to even distribute as a distribution into pan India. There was no distributor at that point of time. There were only hardly any local players, and there was no brand as such, because it was a very, very new time, different time. So see, 30 years is like 3 decades. So I have seen, Amson and Amson team, we have seen turning of every page in the evolution of telecom, IT, how the markets have segregated. There used to be electronics only at one point of time. Then how with mobility, everything changed, turning point. And in mobility also, the turning point was 2008 or 9, when iPhone came into the picture. When the camera, the mobile, the voice, the camera, the video, everything got, music, entertainment, everything got converged into a device. So that was one turning point. So I've seen a lot of turning points. And then the next turning point was 2012, when the online thing started. And thereafter 2015-16, where the hearables became a reality. Before that, they were only contemplating that there will be somebody will either he will wear a watch or he will like to have it as a neckband, etc. So there have been a lot of I would say it has been a very journey full of opportunities and challenges and ups and downs. We have seen all weathers of this trade. So I would say witnessing and being in this industry for this long, my biggest milestone is the passion for newness. We have been first movers and first launchers for many products in the Indian market. So let's say if I go as early as in the early 2000s, so there was like these covers and cases, fashion accessories. So Amson was the first company to launch fashion accessories officially. So we launched laptop bags, we launched mobile phone covers. It was going across segments. We call it luxury retail. Like Apple stores came into that picture. So we have done, that has always been very exciting that we have been able to do some first mover in many products. So fashion accessories was my first, experience. Then we also became the first one to make chargers in India. local chargers in India was first and foremost was introduced by Amson. We also became suppliers to Apple. So Apple recognized Amson. Okay, we did a good job, and so this is we were. I think what makes this, what drives me to work on this is we have been able to deliver localized products since the beginning at international quality.
For more information, visit www.mobilityindia.com.